Great. So welcome to our Sunday Sami Services. I don't see, is Maxi coming? Maximo. Freddie, what we can do is begin with Juliana.
So I just wanted to say a quick something here. Just a little bit about Sunday Sami Services. We started this program so that the Cairo youth can, keep their traditions going, of course, within their own community, and then also sharing it with the larger world via Zoom, which we can do. So that's why we started this program. And it also gives, along with our Cairo school, our Paqo school, it gives other Cairo adults a chance to give us their Sami and to share their Sami, and then we can share our Aini with them. All the donations that we get from this go directly to them, and so we share Aini together. So I wanted to introduce Freddie. Freddie is our beautiful man. He's our translator and our administrative organizer in Peru. And he's going to help us to translate from the Cairo. Okay. Freddie, you're muted.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening with all over Pachamamita Earth, planet. So it's my pleasure to be with you and being able to translate the native Andean language into English, though. I'm very, very happy to be with you, being able to be with you and to share the wisdom of our Cairo family, Cairo Nation family. So I'm very, very happy to do all this for you.
There's Maxi.
Maxi is there, yeah. So we have for this week, we have to Maximo, we have to Nelly, and we have to Mama Juliana, who is in charge of doing the ceremony of beginning of our Sunday Sami Services. Yep. So shall we start? Wonderful. Way kay Maximo, imaynala kapasangkichis Nelly, imaynala kapasangkichis.
Buenos días.
Buenos días, buenos días. Ahora sí, nispaka way kapanay kuna. Kallarir sakku saminchakuywan. Saminchakuyta korsun chanke way kapananchis kuna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you have your mishkas.
Kamin jatu, nanya tura kunapa. Apa mangat apa ini? Apa tinapa? Pausan kami. Yana tahu, kamin jatu. Yana nanya ita tura ita wamang ito wairu me pupome. Ang kaya na takiyo. Yana kaya yana peiti. Ona kaya. Salkante. Umanda salkante. Hinakara. Asangkati. Wamangita apukuna yata yang apukuna yana pe. Saminche, Saminche. Yanay kumeta, tulay kumeta, yate takuy, ate takuy. Saminche. Saminche. Why don't me talk on it? Tell me about the one. Pinakara out of copy. Saminche.
Anyay, mama, anyay.
Yay.
Anyay. So our sister Juliana made this beautiful invocation to her Apus and her Pachamama, Apus from around the Q'ero nation, basically the place where she lives, the Ausangate mountain, the Wairuruni and Poconi are beautiful snow peaks around there. And they say, help to my brothers and sisters. Salcantay is another Apu in the northern part of Cusco, which she is connected with. So the invocation to the Salcantay mountain was so beautiful. Saminchay, it irrigates Sami on my brothers and sisters. Wamanlipa, the shepherd Apu of the Q'ero nation, also was present in the invocation. Yanapai, help, give a lot of wisdom and Ati. To Ati, it's being able to create and do things, do all these things for my brothers and my sisters. Saminchay, many times says, irrigate Sami on my brothers and sisters. Anyay mama Juliana, anyay panay Nelly, Waikay, Maximo. Nelly, a ver, presenta acá mi mamá, Kang. We are going to have some words of Nelly, our young.
Nukak sutimi, Juliana Apaza Flores, Kucha Mukumanta, Eros Manta.
Okay, so that was the introduction of our sister Juliana. She is Juliana Apaza Flores. She comes from Cochamoco, which is one of the small communities of the Q'ero nation. She is from Q'eros. Nisbaka mama Panayay Nelly.
Muy buenos días con todos. Y bueno, mi nombre es Nelly Apaza, soy de la comunidad Eros y de anexo Munaitica.
So, her name is Nelly Apaza Flores. She comes from Q'ero nation, or from the community of Munaitica, which means a beautiful flower. Maximo.
Buenos días, Waikipanaykuna, Elizabeth, Waikay Freddy, kunan ancha kusiskashayku, wakmanta sumpi taririkuspa, kunan allinta exponisa tukanakunamanta, Inka takimanta, Q'eros takimanta. Gracias. Sutita Maximo Apaza Quispe, Cochamucmanta, Q'eros manta.
So his name is Maximo Apaza Quispe. So he's very happy to be here in this Zoom presentation. He is very happy to speak about the Inka songs or the Inka chants, Q'ero songs, and bit about the instruments that they use as well. So he's very happy to be once again in this platform. Thank you very, very, very much. So if Elizabeth, do you have something to say, or we can just share a small video that we have here as the beginning of the presentation?
Yeah, it's very exciting to have a presentation about the songs. I personally love these songs. They're really beautiful, and the words are such a beautiful celebration of nature. And thank you for coming. Urbi Chai, Nyanya Chai, Juliana, Nelly, Maximo. Thank you.
Okay.
Go
Am
for
I
it,
able to am I able to share this little video, or do you have to make me a co-host? You are muted, Elizabeth.
Every time we learn a little more about technology. Thanks, guys,
Yeah.
for your patience. Are you a co-host now, Freddie?
I think so. Okay, I will
Okay,
just share this beautiful video that we have for you all. Okay, enjoy, please. Pachamama, Mother Earth, home place of the most beautiful and perfect creation by God, human being. From the time we remember we live here, we started to worship to Mother Nature, offer enchanting chants, chants to the Apus and Pachamama, rites of fertility, create a new pact of reciprocity with Mother Nature. We express our cosmovision and enforce our relationship with her. We think to our triumphs and failures. Union of the right side and the left side. When men plays a flute and women chants, creating a great jalpi of harmony. Inka taki, Q'ero taki, songs for Mother Nature. Welcome to Sunday Sami Services with Maximo and Nelly.
thank you, Freddie.
Thank you very much.
Could you guys hear it? It was, could you hear it? Only a little bit. Yeah, we couldn't really hear.
The song, you mean?
The whole sound was very, very low during the whole
Oh.
thing. Yeah, so it was,
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
quiet.
All right. So, well, I can share again and I can upload the volume, perhaps.
Okay.
All right.
So it was, yeah. Let's see if we can hear it this time.
Mm-hmm.
Can you make it louder, Freddie?
Mother Earth, home place of the most beautiful and perfect creation by God, human being. From the time we remember we live here, we started to worship to Mother Nature, offer enchanting chants, chants to the Apus and Pachamama, rites of fertility, create a new pact of reciprocity with Mother Nature. We express our cosmovision and enforce our relationship with her. We think to our triumphs and failures. union of the right side and the left side. When men plays a flute and women chants, creating a great jalpi of harmony. Inka taki, Ero taki, songs for Mother Nature. Welcome to Sunday Sami Services with Maximo and Nelly. Could you listen a bit more?
That was much better. Could you
All right,
guys hear
well.
it? Could everyone hear it? Okay, good. All right.
Wonderful. Awesome. But we are getting better, huh? And we are not getting lost like last times. improving. Yeah, every day it's a new thing to learn. Actually, we can improve that even better. Okay, so let's start our conversation with our Ero brothers and sisters, and then they will tell us what is all about the Inka Taki, the Ero Taki, or the songs for Mother Nature. Nispa kawai ka panay kuna, panay iskay kichis rimanay kichis mama Juliana paeka saminchas ka taranka tukuktin chisnya. Nispaka a ver, pin callarinka chu Maximo o primero las damas, Nelly.
Primero na tokayoshaq kuq temachata chimanta qallayoshaq.
Yeah.
Allinchikama.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're going to offer us a small song and chant, and then they will speak about the
Turpamanta tokamsa.
Yeah, turpa. Okay. Okay, so the song was the chant. The song that they made was turpa. Okay, now we are going to ask them what was the meaning of that turpa. What's the meaning of turpa? Which actually I will write it down in our chat. Turpa mantakiranki chrik.
Ari.
Nispaka turpa mantaya rimarirsun just imas turpa kankunapa.
Ya, entonces ñuqay qallarisaqku Inka takimanta llaqtaykumanta imaynatan sapanka taki llaqtaykupi takiku animalmanta takiku lantachakunamanta imaynatan kushka tiyanku kushka wiñakunku ñuqaykuwan pero llaqtapi tiyaqkunawan animalwan chaymanta lantachaykunawan o t'ikakunawan paykunalla entonces anchi kushka wiñaqta takillaykutaq takiykupi sapanka festival carnavalpi Entonces, chita kuna sapanka takimanta explicayamsaqku kashan pisqusufta qanchis yaqa isqun takikuna chita sapankata ñuqayku explicamsaq kushkanta Nelly ñuqata kushkanta aqna. Entonces, qallayson turpawan turpa taki kashan.
Ankitaraq papat ihrayrusqa chaymanta
Ya.
turpaman rimanki. Okay, so Maximo, our young Ero brother, was speaking about, what is all about the songs that they have in Eros. Basically, they sing to Mother Nature. This is what mainly they do. They sing to the plants. They sing to the sacred symbiosis of nature and mankind and humanity, because they grow together with us. They are always with us and they are part of our daily life. This is why we chant to Mother Nature. So we have different kinds of songs in our community. Okay, so we are going to speak up. We have more than 8, but as far we can, we are going to speak the ones that the time is going to allow us. So perhaps 6 or 8, So they are going to speak about the turpa. Yeah, Rima ipacha papa imas turpamanta kasqa.
Ya, turpa llaqtaykupi huk t'ikacha wiñan, no? Llaqtaykupi inkamanta takinku ki t'ikachapi sonqunpi. Chaymanta chi t'ikacha sirwin na llaqtaykupi sirwin pillukunapaq. Entonces sapanka carnavalpi t'ikachata churakunku sombreronkuman. Chaymantan takinku. Munaytan ashka t'ikawan churakun mana chillawan baschu, pero takinku turpamanta. Sapanka kamuqtin o suertepi turpata takinku. Chaymanta na kursuqku ki t'ikamun para señor de Colluriti anchik uchuta. Los eros muaykuspa chi pilluqa muaykunku llaqtaman sapanka anexumanta turpa t'ikachawan pillurkuspa kama. Chaymanta takinku. Imaymana suceden chayqa yuwarispa takinku turpamanta kama. Chayman chay sunqunpitaq na Inkataki takikun imaynas chamusqa llaqtaykularuma Inka anchi Inkariyman takinku chay turpa chawpinpi. Chayllacha kama.
Imataqri pillori.
Pillo, son bichoman pillukunku.
Yeah.
Echa pillo es
Ahora sí.
flores.
Okay, so turpa. This is beautiful, my brothers and sisters. Turpa, it's a flower. It is a flower actually which grows at the foothills of the sacred mountains. Okay, so when the festivity of carnivals comes, then they have to walk to the foothills of their sacred mountains to harvest, to pick these small flowers. So they will put around their hats all these flowers, and then they are going to start singing about the turpa, because the turpa, it is these flowers in which is imprinted, the beginning of their lineage. As this flower grows always at the foothills of their sacred mountains, they are the witness how the Inca wisdom, Inkari and Collari, arrived to their life, arrived to their community, arrived to their lineage. And by instance, when they sing about the turpai, they are going to sing everything that happened to them while they are alive, because they put to turpai, the flower, as their witness, of whatever they are living, within their life. Okay, from the time they are born to the time they will die, they make the turpa as their witness, which it's a beautiful thing. Aha, munay papa, munay chay explicación niki, munay. Nispaqa kashanraqchu uqkunamanta rimananchispaq.
Nelly.
Ari, ñuqallataq kunanqa rimayrusaykis na takimanta. Pausi takimanta.
Sí.
Ajá.
También ishkay sutin pause o sirena. Ya aquí takinchisme takikun namanta cascada chimi fausi. Chimanta takikun y tiene su kami ¿cómo se puede decir?
Energía.
Energía chi pause. Energía manta que apukuna o nach mama uno, ¿no? Takin, takikon, a veces na pepas takikon mansutin carnavalpe. Por suerte ganjika takikon nata, takita. Y chimanta chiyaran migashan takimante, chiyatobile.
Yeah. So there is another song that they have as Erotaki, Inka Taki, or songs for Mother Nature. This is Pausi Taki, okay? Pausi Taki. So Pausi is a waterfall. Okay, I will write it down here. Pausi Taki, right? So in the region in the Andes, we have a lot of waterfalls. I mean, these waterfalls, the water comes from the snow peaks always. Okay, makes small rivers. So wherever they have these waterfalls, for the Q'ero people, it is the place where is gathered the energy of the mountains and the Ñustas. Okay, it is why, in a way of honoring to Mama Unu, Mother Water, okay, so they offer this chance of sacred reciprocity to the waterfalls, okay. Every waterfall, it is a ceremonial place for water, okay, every waterfall. So if you commit to come in South America, okay, and then you find a waterfall, there will be always flowers and some ceremonial items that people offers to the water, So this is the song of Pausitaki or Sirena. Sirena means mermaid, okay? It's the same as that, yeah?
Ready, they also talk about the Pausiruna are the water vapor beings, right? The ones that inhabit the waterfalls, and they are the guardians of art and the written word. The Pausiruna.
Yeah.
This is a song about them, yeah? The Pausiruna.
Exactly, Pausiruna. Well, Sirena is Pausiruna for us. Yeah. Okay, wonderful. Munay ya chayniki mama. Chaymanta imataki hamun.
Ya, chaymanta kashan killo halaq animalcha. Chaymi llantaq llaqtaykupi imamanta chay killun sapa halariqtin o rapapapaqtin mal augurio o mala suerte, ¿cierto? Mala suerte manta representan chay taki que ima michin mala suerte troen que o imanka na taki con sapanka o carnaval topan chi takiwan. Entonces, chima representan quillo, llaqtayku pe kan. Quillo. Chilla.
There is another song, which is offered to a bird. This bird name is Kilu. Okay, so Kilu is quite weird in the region. Yeah, so every time the Kilu wanders around the community, that is a kind of warning that they are going to be affected by a kind of a heavy energy, something heavy is coming. So this is a kind of warning for them. So every time Kilu comes, Maximo says that is something of bad luck, okay? Yeah, so, but they are warned about it. So when they chant the Kilu song, they are chanting to the bird to transform that energy, to transform into a light energy. So they chant, they offer this song, they offer this beautiful chants, and then they can just go through this particular difficulty, or particular uh, heavy energy that might come in the community. Mhm. So yeah, that's very nice. Being that is the sacred symbiosis in which we were talking about in the beginning. They sing to Mother Nature and our sacred symbiosis with nature, because this is a way how Mother Nature communicates to the Ero people whatever issue will come, if it's a drought, river flood, or something. It's amazing. It's amazing. Wonderful. Love it. Gracias, papá. Chaimanta imataki hamon.
Chimanta kashan falchatakinchis. Nisho importante
Ajá.
kashan. Pero ya está. Y también zapawata tatakikun. Ya, kay chipukyay, pukyay punchaykin. Zapawatan. Y bueno, es falcha chita que falcha animal con amanta representan animalta puncherasmi montañata rispa nanku payanku chi ikata ikachan nacha pukacha inesa kunaya ya y chita naspan animal kunama chi unchay nanku chukanku lunes unchay chigan falcha animal kunata pahinat ikarinampa chi falcha hinat ikarinampa yapan animal ninkuna yapan no y naka chimanta
Alimi. Okay, so then we have the palcha taki, which is one of the very important in the community. I will just write it down, which is like this. Falcha taki. All right. Falcha taki. Falcha, it is a small flower. A small flower is a red one. Okay, they pick it up also from the foothills of their mountains, their sacred mountains. So Palchataki, it is the chant or the singing to the fertility of the animals. This is a song actually that they do within the carnival's days, which recently happened. Okay, so they pick up a lot. They do their sacred offerings to Mother Nature, their Haiwarikui, and then they throw over the alpacas, over the llamas, over the sheep if they have, over the cattle if some of them has it, over the the domestic animals mainly. Okay, so they pray for the fertility of them and for the procreation. Yeah, it's very important, said Nelly said, it's very important because then we are practicing the sacred reciprocity with our animals, which is a fundamental part of our economy in our communities. So Palchataki, it is the chance that they do to the fertility of their animals. Wow, that's great, wonderful. Iman hamon kunangli.
Siman hamon wayata.
Wayata.
Hala. Si wayata tak imaina wayata kausan sapanka wayata chakun quchapi kausan chiknaman takliaykuta. Kakapi uqllan sapanka quchachaman haykumunku wawachanta aysayuspa anchikunata takiku. Chayqa takillaykutaq imanta ñuqayku paykunawan Pachamamawan comunicakuyku aqna altumbitaq tiyanchayqa apukunaman representallaykutaq aqnaya wallata.
Mhm. Guayata. Then the next song is Guayata. Okay. I will write it down. Guayata. Guayata is the Andean geese. Okay. Guayata is the Andean geese. Okay. So these animals lives in the interandean lagoons, which are melting water from the snow peaks or the apus. Yeah. So the reason why they sing to the Guayata, it is because it is a teachings that they receive from the Guayata. How the Guayata show us how is their life, how they nest as a couple. In this case, the Guayata, it is an animal, okay, whose nests as a couple is not only the feminine or the masculine, they take turns, warming the eggs, for the creation of the small birds. Okay, I don't know how to explain that, but I'm very sure that you are understanding. Okay, in the nest. So the Guayata is very significant for them because when one Guayata, when a couple, when they start a relationship, okay, the Guayatas, one of them dies, the other one is not starting once again a new relationship. It is, a couple, they are couple forever. This is the teachings that we have from the Guayatas. So what Maximo says, what is the teachings that the Guayata give it to us, how to raise your family, how after getting the little Guayatas, the little birds, how they bring it to the lagoons and they take care of these little Guayatas. And this is something beautiful. See, this is once again the symbiosis of nature and humanity because we are learning from the Guayata how to raise your family, which is very nice. The other aspect of the Guayata is the fact that the Guayata, as they live always in the high mountains, they bring the power of the Apus to us. It's a connection with the power of the Apus. So this is the other song. Muchas gracias, Waikay. Gracias, mami. Chaymanta, kashanrakchu kuna.
Ari kasharaqmi na kashan sorteja takikunanqa namanta anillo chis bueno chis sorteja takikuyanta haqay llaqtanchispi namanta runamanta, o sea, casarakuspanmanta representan matrimonio, ¿no?
Ya.
Y taki llapan runa takinku maymanta hamuran chikunamanta ima sortijata takiqa. Imaynatas rantirkanku anchimanta ima sorteja takinchisqa. Y chipas, ya pasó aquí con una pipas chica, carnaval, y ahí chipas aquí cuyanta, o china suerte canchica, aquí cuyanta.
Okay, then there is another song which is the sortija. Sortija, it is like the wedding ring. Okay, is the wedding ring, sortija. Sortija, right. Okay, so this is a chant, which, this is a song that represents to your wedding. Okay, probably this is new. This is something that they created because it's part of your life as well. Okay, so in this song, they sing the sacred union amongst masculine and feminine. Okay, also in this song they will explain how they created their economy in order to buy the sortija. They just explain what sort of things they needed to do to get the sortija. Well, this is a chant that also it's done in the carnival time in the Pucllay, okay? And well, it's not really, really famous, but if they get time and they get the opportunity to sing about the sortija, then they do. Okay, might not be as important as Guayata or Pucllay, you know. So that is another song that they have as well. Chaimantari papi, mami.
Ya, chiman de casa, ringrillo, ringrillo, ringrillo.
Ah, ya, ya.
El membrillo, membrillo, ringrillo.
La fruta.
Ajá, fruta, fruta.
Ya, ya.
Cheta, una chalaspa, taringo, una chalaspa, no está en esto. Chalaspa, taringo, cheme, nata, quechua trespa, chalamongo, o sea, intercambio trovango, una chuñoa o imambas. Chirinillo, nicho, servicio, porque napa selling paqucha unquñinpaq chiwan ch'aqchunqa paquchata iñachaqnata mana unquyatinanpaq chayta kutarusqa wakinpitaq kunkachaman sinrukun paquchata inchaman kunkachaman sinrunku uchuchata alluruspa entonces chaymanta takikullantaq imaynatas apamuranku chayta allinta paquchata cuidan ringrillo Ahnata chica, Pachamama, Ahna, Piespa, Pachamamanta Amlan, Snaps, Rinilupseca, Antiwan Kushana, Harmonia, Causanguta, Takianguta, Nimbriguta. Yachtaigupe, Rinillo, Pisita Taricum, pero Kunanguna, en Ascaña, Mercado, Carter Gancheca, Chayapin Chips. Kaina, Kanin Buata, Takikaran, Yoka, primera vez Rishakti. Rinrita, que no caps, Rinrilo que pis, singarane. Y ya llegamos, gracias.
Okay, so the other song is membrillo. Membrillo is a kind of berry that they find in the lower ecological layers. Okay, actually, it's not a berry that they have within their nation. You know, they get it through the activity of bartering. Okay, so they give the alpaca hair or alpaca jerky or potatoes, and then the other people from the different region comes with membrillo, this berry. Well, why membrillo is important? Okay, it's because that particular berry, it is a highly medicinal plant for the baby alpacas. They make a kind of juice and then they give it to the baby alpacas and avoid the baby alpacas get sick. It is why they honor to membrillo and they chant to membrillo. Also, this is honoring to the economical system that they had before, which was bartering. They honor bartering. They honor the way how they interchange things, right? Well, also in the festivity days when they do the palchai, or when they do the ceremony to the fertility ceremony to the animals, they hang sometimes around the neck of the baby alpacas, you know, some of these membrillos. All right. In the old times, that was a luxury to have it. Okay, it was very expensive, but nowadays, okay, they have more access to this. It is why Maximo said, when the first times I started to dance and chant, you know, happened that I needed to sing to membrillo, okay, and this is what he did in one time, okay. So that's the other song, membrillo, you know, as a medicinal plant, as a medicinal fruit or berry for animals. So this is also the aini to sacred reciprocity to nature in terms of medicinal plant for animals. Sumaq papa, sumaq. Chaymantari papa, kashanraqchu.
Ari,
Ari kashana último taki. Na sutin
Imas
walka.
walqa.
collarse. Ya.
Achi walka takikullanta haqay nanchis pillaqtanchispi ayki walka. O sea, no sé qué. Chik carnaval unchaypi, puhyay unchaypi chita utilizallankutaq walqanku. Huqkuna munay walqata mana killamantachu, sino huqta kan. Perla. Sutin perla chinakuna. Ese producto se llama perla. Y bueno, chihualca representan llamar la atención de las personas. Representa chihualca.
Imakunata walqachakunkuri, imakunata.
Perlata, sutin perla. Sino pini, kita.
Pini.
Pini. Chishkaina, material manta.
Chitaki walka y pini.
Okay, so there is another song which is Walka or Walkaipini. Okay, this is a kind of song in which you represent your pride. Okay, because this is a kind of little thing that they hang on your shoulders, which is highly ornamented with beads. Okay. Well, in the Q'ero nation, they call as a perla. Okay, well, it's not I don't know how to say the perla. I think it's a pearl, but they don't have that, but they represent with the beads, small colorful beads that they use for ornamenting their hats and their men or women hats, So this is a song in which you sing to your pride, how proud you are ornamenting your costumes, This is a kind of show off, So they sing to themselves, to their pride. So that is Walkaipini. Actually, Walkaipini would be the correct Walkaipini.
Freddie, I'm not seeing what you're writing, but I'm trying to write it. Walkaipini. Something like that. I'm writing it in the chat. I don't.
All right, yeah.
know
Walkaipini.
Something like that.
Exactly.
Pini.
Yeah.
So the pride of their artistry.
Exactly.
Celebrating that.
Nice. Chayllataraqcha ruayrusunchis papá ¿qué se llama? Nelly, Maximo. Timpunchis mana kanñachu ichaqa saminchasqata ruayrusunchis, pero uqtaraq pananchiswan Elizabeth niursaq. So family, they have lots of other chants, but I think the time won't be enough. Okay, we don't want to rush as well, but at least we had several. Okay, so I was saying that will be another opportunity in which we are going to continue with this wisdom, and they will tell us more because we have the whole year to listen about the Sunday Sami services. All right, so Elizabeth, before we do our Saminchaska, the blessing ceremony for all of us that Juliana will offer to us, do you have any something to say, or Heidi or someone?
I have a question. Can we hear the Pausi Runa song? Can they sing it?
All right. Waikapanaikuna
Pausi Taki?
Pausi Takita Takinkichis Manchu. Ochanda. ¿Ya?
Sirna tagi.
Ari.
Ya. Sirna
Ya,
tagi
ahora
ya.
sí, ahora sí. Pausita aquí para más.
Awesome. Anyay. Anyaiki kuyaiki. Urpichai
Beautiful.
sonkoi.
Yeah.
There's a
Insam.
woman named Holly Whistler who made a beautiful documentary. She went into the Quero Nation and studied the music. She's an ethnomusicologist. And she said the long tone at the end when they go down, dee dee da, dee dee da, that tone is to push the prayer to the nature being, to push the prayer to the mountain, to push the prayer to whoever the prayer is made to, the song prayer. Is it on YouTube? That would be cool. Oh, that's the movie on YouTube. Okay, it's in our chat. Thank you, Christine. It's a really excellent documentary she made about the music and the songs. So check it out if you want to know more about the songs. And thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Maxi, Nelly, Juliana.
Yes, Anyay.
Yeah, thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so next week we have another great program. We're going to have two other Quero youth with us. Ruben and Aurelia are going to join us next week. And they're going to talk about, they had the opportunity a few years ago to come to Hawaii to visit Elizabeth in the US. And so they're going to come and talk to us about that experience. How did they experience going from Queros to the United States? You know, as kids, should be really fascinating. Nelly and Juliana and Maxi, they all were talking today about Aini, right? Aini, it's such a big part of this tradition. Aini, you know, like if you give, you receive. If you receive, you give. You know, this is the main rule of this tradition. The main law of this tradition is Aini. And so, you know, this beautiful Sunday Sami Services gives us such a great opportunity to practice Aini. Yeah. So we get such wonderful songs and wisdom and knowledge from them. And then, you know, if we can give them anything in return, you know, it's just a beautiful symbiosis of humanity. So go to Elizabeth's website and you can donate there. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Ready.
Thank you.
Hey.
Upichai.
Okay, we are going to do the ceremony of Sami Chaska, which is going to give us day 3 as a blessings for all of us and start our beautiful Monday, full of energy. Nispaka papa saminchas kata koerosunchis paikunaman, nispaka kallarosunchis pacha.
Ya.
Saminja.
Ya. Ya no puedo, yo me puse la maleta. Si la cara, hay que copiar. Ya no puedo. Hamilton, Nelly, Tureta, Hamilton. Aine. Ya no puedo. Ya pero apukuna ya no puedo, Pachamama, apukuna manayindi, Pachamama manayindi, ya no Tureta, Pachamama pintuisele. Apasan kati, apasal kantai, apa amanita, hinatera, sayuni pukumi ya no puedo, ya no puedo, Pachamama. Jika ulpichaya es un cuy.
Anyay.
Anyay.
Elizabeth, can I hear you?
Sorry, I was saying Urpichai song koyai.
Ulpichaya es un cuy, nanya chay.
Samkulay.
Ulpichaya.
Ipananchis kama.
Upananchis
Thank you,
kama.
Ciao.
Freddy.
Chao, gracias. Chao,
Nyanyay.
Gracias.
Ulpichaya es un cuy.